and of course, knowing that it is still a day to still talk about sports, birthdays, the celebration, weddings, whatever it is, you can still talk about sports later on. Yes, but this time around we're starting on a very, 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 should I say, violent and crucial note. But before we go on, I am your host, your Wonder Woman on the airways, who is +1, yes, like they say, Uchenna Diana Onwogo, yes, and we're here to talk about sports. Now let's talk about what is happening in the MPFL. Last time we had a lot that happened between Ikorodu FC and Shooting Stars. This time around it is deadlier. Yes, what do I mean? Nasarawa United, yes, the fans actually stabbed a Plateau United player, and the MPFL have actually banished Nasarawa United to Gombe to play their home matches. From now on, they are no longer allowed to play matches in their stadium, nor with the fans, and also they have been fined 6 million over the fan violence. Yes, now Nasarawa United have been banished from their Lafia Township Stadium after sanctions following confirmed reports of an assault on Plateau United player who is named none other than Vincent Temitope, and an attempt to harass match officials after match day 33 fixture between the two clubs. Now, in the charge which the MPFL cited, Nasarawa United breached the rules of B 13.52 and B 13.22 and also C9 and C11 of the league's framework and rules. Now the breakdown of the fines, actually, let me give it to you now. It is 1 million naira for failing to provide adequate security, 1 million naira for failing to control supporters and breaching rule C9, 1 million naira to cover the medical expenses for the assaulted player. Yes, he was stabbed in the neck, not just anywhere, but miraculously he is still alive. Yes, and also 3 million for repeated breaches of the MPFL regulations. This is not the first time we've had such a thing from Nasarawa United, but this time around it keeps getting worse, I would say. Now, in addition to the fine, like I've said before, the club will not be allowed to play home matches in Nasarawa, that is the Lafia Township Stadium. They will now be banished to Pantami Stadium in Gombe as punishment for recurring incidents. Now, of course, the chief operating officer of the MPFL, that is Davison Orumi, signed the letter addressed to the club and stressed that the league maintains zero tolerance policy towards misconduct and violence. Now, what happened in the match day 33 fixture was the Nasarawa fans did win the match. Yes, they won it 3-2, but Temitope Vincent was the brilliant player in that match. Yes, he was so good for Plateau United, and he did win a penalty for Plateau United, which he eventually missed. But Nasarawa fans were not happy with what happened. They felt it was still an insult, considering it was a home match. And what happened after the match? They decided to harass officials and attack Plateau United players, and then one of the fans had to actually wield a knife. Yes, he came to the stadium with a knife and stabbed the player, talking about Vincent Temitope, in the neck. Now, of course, the police have also been involved, and they are trying to fish out and also arrest the suspect for trying to actually commit, if you ask me, murder, as they are calling it right now. Now, Nasarawa have 48 hours. Nasarawa United have 48 hours to appeal this charge if they do have any evidence of fault in the fine and punishment that has been given to them. Now, this is a reminder that football matches are just football matches. Yes, if you are a sports fan, just like I am, you are not supposed to harm people. It is a game, it is a round letter game, which you have to enjoy with passion and love, and we should also learn to respect the game, even as Nigerians and sports fans from around the world. Now, of course, still talking about the MPFL. Yes, there are things that happened over the weekend, yes, and of course, if we're still talking about the MPFL, we already know, and it has been confirmed that Nasarawa United, despite everything that happened, they are still having the points which they gathered because they beat Plateau United 3-2. It was a very tough match. Now that was on Sunday. Now Rangers fell to Heartland of Owerri 0-2. Yes, Rangers has been lost to Heartland 2-0. Now Kano Pillars defeated Lobby Stars, who are now being relegated from the MPFL. Yes, after 27 years. Now Kano Pillars defeated Lobby Stars 2-0. Sunshine Stars defeated Eyimba 2-1 at home. Now Abia Warriors, they held Rivers United to a 2-0 defeat. Remo Stars, who are still top in the league, played a 0-0 draw with Castina United. Aqua United played a 1-1 draw with El Kanemi Warriors. Kwara United actually lost to Bendel Insurance 1-0, and Ikorodu City, they defeated Niger Tornadoes 3-0. Yes, and on Friday, talking about the 11th of April, it was a reverse fixture, talking about Bayelsa United playing against Shooting Stars, who are now playing without fans at home because of what happened against Ikorodu FC. Yes, they were fined 3 million for that, and Bayelsa United defeated Shooting Stars 3-0 at home in Bayelsa. Yes, these are the results of the Nigerian Premier Football League. And still, of course, talking on the standings, Rainbow Stars still taking the top position with 62 points. Yes, Rivers United are coming second with 55 points, and after playing 33 matches, Abia Warriors, they are third on the log, they have 53 points. Now Ikorodu FC running up the top 4 with 52 points, and Bengal Insurance in that top 5 position, they are having 49 points. And of course, Lobby Stars are now being relegated. They have minus 20 goal difference and 25 points at the bottom of the league. Now Sunshine Stars are still on the run, talking about 19th place with 38 points. Aqua United FC, they have 38 points, and 17th on the log will be Castina United making it the last 4 in the league, and they have 41 points as well. Now let us move all the way to Europe. Yes. A lot of things will be happening today and tomorrow. What am I talking about? The Champions League. Yes, the UEFA Champions League, the number 1 league in Europe. Yes, Aston Villa will be facing Paris Saint-Germain. Talking about PSG after today by 8 p.m. and the aggregate is 3-1 in favor of PSG. Yes. Rogers scored for Aston Villa in the last match, but of course PSG did come and they actually conquered. And now this match will be at home for Aston Villa in Villa Park, and Borussia Dortmund will be taking on Barcelona also by 8 p.m. But guess what? They are losing 4-0. Yes, the aggregate is 4-0 in favor of Barcelona. Yes, and let's see what happens in that match. Is it possible for them to overturn that? Now Inter Milan will be facing Bayern Munich at home, talking about the San Siro. Yes, and of course that match is already, the aggregate is 2-1. Inter Milan beat Bayern Munich at home in Germany. Yes, they beat Bayern Munich in Germany, and now they are home in Italy. Let's see what's going to happen. Will they eventually kick out the mighty Bayern? Now let us talk of the main game that everybody had something to talk about. Talking about Real Madrid taking on Arsenal the second time. Yes. Arsenal are still leading the aggregate with a 3-0 victory. Yes, they are leading, and of course we know what happened in that match. Declan Rice, he served rice, jollof, fried, everything Nigerian, he served it, and Real Madrid had no choice but to accept it as they saw it. But this time around, what do you think will happen in Santiago Bernabeu? Talking about Spain, you can call us on 070-6538-1320. Yes, quickly, you can tell us what you think will happen in Santiago Bernabeu tomorrow on Wednesday, the 16th of April, talking about the Champions League. You saw what happened at the Emirates. Is it going to be a repeat, or is Real Madrid going to come out on top? Yes. Hello, good morning.
Hello, AP Diana.
Yes, good morning. How are you? What is your name and where you're calling from?
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So what do you think will happen? Oh my God, you can call us back, please. I know it's still on the birthday matter. It's still going to be the sports show. Tell me what you think will happen between Real Madrid and Arsenal tomorrow come Wednesday. Yes, hello.
Good morning.
Turn down the volume of your radio set, please.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Diana, I'm Uncle Andy.
Okay.
School from Nisin Village, Orite, aka Michael 76.
Okay. You're welcome, Uncle Isaac. So tell us, what do you think will happen between Real Madrid and Arsenal tomorrow? Yes, sir.
I love Real Madrid team and the players, so I wish that they will overcome Arsenal tomorrow.
Okay, you wish. You're not sure. You're not sure.
Also, my wife, R.I.P., her birthday is today.
Oh no. Hello. Oh, do try and call us back now. Of course, he said he loves Real Madrid, but he doesn't know what will happen, but he's wishing Madrid go through. Hello, good morning. Quickly, tell us your name and where you're calling us from.
This is Ambassador. I call him from Obu.
Okay, Ambassador, can you go on? Tell us what you think will happen between Real Madrid and Arsenal.
Real Madrid will beat Arsenal 2-1, but it's not enough to. I don't know that. Not enough to qualify them.
Okay, so Arsenal goes through for you.
Yes.
Okay. Arsenal goes through for him. Like I said, it's a special day. You can call and tell us what you think your prediction will be for the match. Talking about Real Madrid Arsenal tomorrow. Yes. And of course, we know that this is the match of the week, if you ask me. Now, of course, there are still other things to talk about while we wait for your call. Now, let's talk about what is happening in the EPL. Yes. Liverpool, they are still topping the league with 76 points. And Arsenal that will be facing Real Madrid, they're second on the log with 63 points. Nottingham Forest, they are actually third on the log with 57 points. Hello, good morning.
Hello. I called back.
Okay, go on.
This is going to be a 5-1 game.
5-1.
In favor of Real Madrid.
Okay, you have that much hope in Madrid.
Yes, 5-1.
Okay.
Or even 5-0.
Okay, no problem then. Thank you. Let's see what happens. Thank you very much. And yes, before we round up, let's tell you that now Man City, they're actually fifth on the log. If it remains like this, actually, they go through, because after Real Madrid defeated Real Madrid, after Arsenal defeated Real Madrid in the Etihad, in the Emirates, it has been confirmed that the top 5 in the Premier League can go through to the Champions League. Yes, it is no longer just the top 4. They have gathered enough points to secure another slot for the English Premier League in the Champions League. So if it actually remains like this, talking about Man City, they will be going back to the Champions League. Chelsea, they are currently 6th on the log with 54 points. Aston Villa, they are 7th with 54 points as well. Bournemouth are 8th with 48 points. Fulham, they lost to Bournemouth, yes, and they are 48 points as well. 9th on the log. And Brighton, they round up the top 10 with 48 points. Yes, the 3 of them having 48 points. Manchester United, yes, what a disgraceful and humiliating loss. Talking about the last match, and they lost, and of course they are still 14th on the log. They just move between 13th to 15th. They don't move outside these 2 positions, or 3 I would say, and they are having 38 points on the goal difference of -7. Yes, and with this we come to the end of Sports Drive today. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for your birthday wishes as well. It is really lovely to celebrate talking sports. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for calling in. I really do appreciate that, and we do. Keep listening to 88.5, the heartbeat of the East. Bye for now. See you some other time.